Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into something quite specific, actually, a really fascinating little natural event.
Hmm.
It all comes from this observation about mushroom growth, believe it or not.
Right.
Yeah, the source is a post by someone named Ang from their Notes on Gardening. It just came out June 22nd, 2025.
Okay.
And it details this specific thing happening in a garden pot that seems small, but it really shows how a tiny, tiny environment can create, like, the perfect conditions for life.
It really does.
Our mission today, let's unpack how that happens, like why this one pot suddenly became this fungal hotspot. Okay, let's unpack this.
And it's such a great example, isn't it? How just paying really close attention, like Ang did, to these very specific conditions,
Yeah.
it can reveal these broader ecological ideas. That's a
Yeah.
good reminder. Sometimes the smallest things, the tiny details, they actually hold the biggest lessons, especially when we start talking about microclimates.
Microclimates, exactly.
Yeah.
So Ang's post, it describes seeing this single, pretty large Mycena Haematopus mushroom.
Oh, the bleeding Mycena.
That's the one. Yeah, apparently it has this reddish sap, kind of bleeds. That alone was interesting.
Hmm.
But then a few days later, even more popped up, all in this one specific flower pot.
Okay, so what was special about this pot?
Well, that's the key part Ang highlighted. It gets watered really consistently. And location-wise, it's in deep shade, like covered by a taller plant, so even on hot, sunny days.
It stays shaded.
Right, so it's not just any pot. It has this unique little setup.
Well, what's fascinating here is how perfectly that description lines up with what we know scientifically about Mycena haematopus.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this particular species, it's really sensitive to moisture. It absolutely thrives in a consistently moist, even wet microclimate.
So the watering.
Exactly. The consistent watering, plus the deep shade, keeping things cool and damp even when it's hot. Aang basically accidentally created the perfect little incubator.
Like a little fungal paradise by chance.
Pretty much. It's like Aang set up a perfect little biosensor just for these conditions without even realizing it.
So Aang stumbles into this accidental lab, as you said. That's the aha moment, right?
Hmm.
How this simple gardening observation just demonstrates the power of these tiny localized environments.
Precisely.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. What's the bigger picture here? Beyond just these mushrooms, what does this observation mean for us?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, Aang's discovery isn't just, a cool mushroom fact. It offers really valuable insights for, say, future gardening or cultivation.
How so?
Think about it. The source suggests this. If you know you have this little pocket, this microclimate, that's consistently shaded and moist,
Like Aang's pot.
right, then maybe other things could thrive there too. Seeds or plants that love similar conditions, maybe certain ferns or mosses or even some moisture-loving herbs, perhaps.
I
You
see.
could potentially use the same principles Aang unintentionally used. It takes that specific mushroom observation and kind of elevates into a practical strategy.
So what does this all mean? It means we could maybe apply this understanding more consciously.
Exactly. You can use this knowledge for future planting or even just observation projects. Find those spots.
That's really powerful when you think about it. You know, how an everyday thing you notice can unlock such a basic principle. Makes you wonder how many plants we could be growing if we just found their little sweet spot.
It really does. And I think that's the ultimate takeaway here. The surprising power of understanding microclimates. It's often just a subtle difference in the environment, right?
Just a little more shade, a bit more water.
Exactly. A consistently wet, shaded spot like that,
Yeah.
it can be the absolute key to unexpected growth. It just unlocks new possibilities for what can grow where. It's
Mm.
like a little bit of environmental alchemy in these small spaces.
So that leaves us with something for you, the listener, to think about.
Hmm.
Take a fresh look around you, your own space. Maybe it's a balcony, maybe just a corner of the garden, could even be a windowsill.
Right? Anywhere, really.
Look closely. Can you spot any of these hidden microclimates, little areas maybe waiting to be discovered or even used for growing specific things? What unexpected pockets of perfect conditions might you find?